It's close. Joel says not out. And they're going to review.
We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. I have checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Watching front on spin vision on smart replays. I can see slightly gap between ball and bat. To confirm, I'll catch, please. Just keep rolling. Keep rolling. Yeah, I can see gap between ball and bat. Roll up to the pad, please. Satisfied, no bat involved. Go for ball tracking when ready, please. Original decision not out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets, umpire score. Joel, stay with your original not out decision. Stand by. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen, make a signal, please.
So vital. Joel Wilson said not out. It was clipping the top of leg.
Come on, boy, come on, boy, come on, boys. Shabash, 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 shabash. Catch it!
Hacked over mid-wicket. And they'll get a couple. 28 overs done, 160 for 4.
कोक उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है। क्रिकेट का कप आए ना आए, टपाल दानेदार का कप तो आएगा ही आएगा। चलती रहे टपाल दानेदार, तुम मैं एक और कप चाय।
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स। अब बाल करी शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
हर मैदान हमारा मैदान है। इस मैदान में जीत की लगन और मुसलसल जिद्दोजहद ही हमारी कामयाबी है। हम हैं फ्रोनस।
No run, lovely boy, lovely boys. Come on, boy, come on, boys.
Joel Wilson just shaking his head there.
What did he write in that book? Another one I got right.
Maybe it's that decision just going Butler's way. May just be what he needs. Noticeable 2 balls later, he had a bit of a hack. Maybe thinks, right, come on. Let's blast my way back into Nick. Now, what about that one? They go up again. The on-field umpire says not out.
Yeah, I think, that's a good decision, and a good decision not to review.
Yeah, it didn't straighten enough, just on the angle.
Who is up? Lovely boy, lovely boy, lovely boy.
Butler maybe just starting to feel a little bit of pressure. He's on 11 off 21. That rate required is just starting to jump up to 7.6 now. Not anywhere near out of range. You'd like to up his strike rate just a little bit, but he knows that he's probably 2 balls away from being at 100% strike rate. So 2 boundaries, and he's back on par.
No run, no run. Love in a Lovely, mashallah, mashallah, mashallah.
Just feel that he needs to just get one in the middle of the bat and get a favourite shot away. All great or good batters go through this in the middle from time to time. You just feel a bit out of nick. You keep telling yourself you're one shot away.
14 overs of spin as well, consecutively. That means they're getting through their overs quickly. Or you know it, you look up and it's getting towards 8, 9 and over. That's manageable on this pitch and this outfield.
Lovely, lovely,
113 Afghanistan got in their last 10 overs. And England can do the same with Butler at the crease.
And Butler will take anything right now, even an outside edge that goes for 4. Bowlers often talk about getting a soft dismissal. One caught on the boundary. And there it is, right there. England's first 6 of the innings comes off the last ball of the over. Josh Butler has just gone big.
172 for 4.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
क्रिकेट सीजन मैच के दिन ऑफिस से छुट्टी ना मिलने पर ब्लड प्रेशर ना रेस करें। जोंग वीकली डिजिटल मैक्स लगाएं और देखें फ्री क्रिकेट ऑन माई जोंग ऐप थ्रू माइको।
पाकिस्तान के जदीद तरीन प्लांट पर बनी खादें, सरसब्ज की नाइट्रोफॉस और कैन, जिनसे मिले 10% से भी ज्यादा इजाफी पैदावार।
क्रिकेट का कप आए ना आए, टपाल दानेदार का कप तो आएगा ही आएगा। चलती रहे टपाल दानेदार, तुम मैं एक और कप चाय।
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स। अब बाल करें शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक।
Well, there's been a lot of passion in the stands, but there's also been from Afghanistan. They wear their heart on their sleeve. Give it absolutely everything, and they have done today. Isn't it the way? England went a long, long time without a boundary, You get one, and another one comes quickly.
Poor ball, this very short route pounces.
Sort of ground and sort of pitch that if you build some momentum in a run chase, it's very difficult to stop, as England found out against Australia. And though he took it deep, Inglis and Carey took it right the way down, and then Maxwell came and finished it. That's got to be the role for Livingston. These two take it deep and set it up for Livingston. Leading edge, safe.
Şabam dayım kapı dedi ki diyor karşı oydu. Allah! Aram sıra.
Close. Good over for England, 9 from it, 181 for 4.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
हर मैदान हमारा मैदान है। इस मैदान में जीत की लगन और मुसलसल जिद्दोजहद ही हमारी कामयाबी है। हम हैं फ्रोनस, भर दे उजाला जिंदगी में।
ऑन ग्रेड इन्वर्टर, हाइब्रिड इन्वर्टर, लिथियम बैटरी की वसी रेंज इन्वरेक्स को बनाता है पाकिस्तान का नंबर 1 सोलर ब्रांड इन्वरेक्स। मेरा एतमाद, मेरी रिकमेंडेशन।
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो। फिक्र फ्री से सेहत और इंश्योरेंस अब आपके हाथ में।
कोक उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइज।
Well done.
Go Root is doing his thing. And I just wonder if that 6 that Joss Butler struck might just kickstart his innings. South Africa play England in Karachi. Australia will take on Afghanistan in the last 2 games of Group B. Butler goes big leg side. Maybe that first 6 has got him going into the crowd.
Maybe just needed something. Just needed to feel good out of the middle of the bat. More of a top spinner than the genuine off spinner from Nabi. He's got plenty of it. He's down on it nicely.
Less confident when I see Butler going square. I'd love to see him bop a couple down the ground. That's when you know he's really got the bit between his teeth. Maybe again, as he does, just tinkering with the field. 55, the partnership with that 6. Windiz still has Afghanistan a long way ahead. I don't know. You tell me I'm wrong, Dooley. I'm looking into my crystal ball, probably getting far too far ahead of myself. But I just wonder, these games can be won in such small margins. That last over from Liam Livingston, a couple of wickets, 2 or 3 runs. Could that be the difference? We're not there yet, miles from it, but such small margins on occasions decide these games. I think it's going to be thrilling, though, whichever way it goes.
Loath to tell you that you're wrong, because I don't think you are. So those little things here and there had to go to someone. Livingston was the choice. Thought that the Jofra Archer over at the back end of the innings the other night when he took Manus Labuschagne for a couple of boundaries might have just made the difference in that game as well. Didn't quite. There are moments, as you say.
Very canny bowling for that last delivery. 190 for 4.
कोक उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका-कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स। अब बाल करी शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन। Try Golden Pearl White Beauty Face Wash. 3 super ingredients, 1 single dose. ये है 24/7 radiance का super formula. Golden Pearl White Beauty Face Wash. Love your skin.
पाकिस्तान के जदीद तरीन प्लांट पर बनी खादें, सरसब्ज की नाइट्रोफॉस और कैन, जिनसे मिले 10% से भी ज्यादा इजाफी पैदावार।
Ian Bishop, how are you seeing this run chase?
First of all, great admiration for the way Joe Root has played. It seems that he's got an answer for almost every delivery. If it's not a boundary, then he's ticking the score over. Very good at doing that, hitting the gaps. And just asking Dooley off air, if nothing happens with the spin in the next over or two, do they go to one of the seam bowling options? Gulbadin hasn't bowled the ball tonight, not yet.
And he's the one I would go to because he creates something. He's such an impact cricketer, Gulbadin, though. Okay, he might go for runs. It might not work out, but he has this uncanny knack of picking up wickets at the right time.
I like the intent from Afghanistan with that slip still in place. Settled in a little bit now. Nor he was slightly off colour to start with. Afghanistan, no, they break this partnership, particularly if it's Root, really. They go a long way to winning the game. Slip's gone now for Root.
Hard to predict what the outcome is, but sometimes you see a guy come to the crease and from 10-15 balls he faces, you think, looks like he's in line for 100. He's just looked, Joe Root, in such control without forcing the issue so far.
That's got commentators' cuss written all over it, Bish.
Afghanistan would be happy with that.
A couple out into the deep. And England happy to tick over in this over.
Saw Joe Root the other night, 68 in that Australia game, and he was livid when he got out. He was filthy with himself. Very rarely do you see Joe Root make the same mistake twice.
Yeah, well, Joe Root will not be looking at his individual score here. It's all about getting the team across the line. He'll be saying, if I'm here at the end, we got a damn good chance of staying in the competition. And that is what at stake for England and Afghanistan. Whoever loses, out. Oh, he's pulled that straight, pulled it firmly. But long on, which is Rashid Khan, is quite straight, so the boundary is defended. England need 129 more. They're 197 for 4 as we take a drink.
हर मैदान हमारा मैदान है। इस मैदान में जीत की लगन और मुसलसल जिद्दोजहद ही हमारी कामयाबी है। हम हैं फ्रोनस, भर दे उजाला जिंदगी में। क्रिकेट का कप आए ना आए, टपाल दानेदार का कप तो आएगा ही आएगा। चलती रहे टपाल दानेदार, तुम मैं एक और कप चाय। हर मैदान हमारा मैदान है। इस मैदान में जीत की लगन और मुसलसल जिद्दोजहद ही हमारी कामयाबी है। हम हैं फ्रोनस, भर दे उजाला जिंदगी में।
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
क्रिकेट का कप आए ना आए, टपाल दानेदार का कप तो आएगा ही आएगा। चलती रहे टपाल दानेदार, तुम मैं एक और कप चाय।
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स। अब बाल करी शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी।
कोक उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
रुको, छू जाती है हर अच्छी बात, चल मेरे लाल।
जैसा कोई मेरी जिंदगी में आए तो बात बन जाए।
गोल्डन ब्राउन ब्यूटी क्रीम, बात बन जाए।
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी।
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
कोक उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
हर मैदान हमारा मैदान है। इस मैदान में जीत की लगन और मुसलसल जिद्दोजहद ही हमारी कामयाबी है। हम हैं फ्रोनस, भर दे उजाला जिंदगी में।
जैसा कोई मेरी जिंदगी में आए तो बात बन जाए।
गोल्डन ब्राउन ब्यूटी क्रीम, बात बन जाए।
Rashid Khan has 4 overs remaining. And again, Afghanistan's captain is on the attack because he's given his gun spinner a slip. Get root will have been the chat in the Afghanistan huddle during the drinks break. Rashid Khan felt he'd managed to just slide one under the bat of Joe Root.
Previous drinks break worked. It's the wrong end. Was Spin Duckett out just in the over after the drinks break from Rashid Khan.
Thumped hard, sounded good off the bat, yes, but it's been well fielded out in the deep. I'll tell you when the other drinks break worked, during the batting performance.
Lovely boys.
Jonathan Trott had a little word when the innings was going nowhere, and all of a sudden Afghanistan's batsmen managed to get themselves in gear.
Just looking at two fielders who've been loosening up. Gulbadin Naib was stretching at slip, and Fazal Haq Farooqi at short fine leg was getting loose as well.
No, lovely rock. Boy, no.
That's a block. So I'm wondering if one of them, particularly Fazal Haq Farooqi, whether he will come into the attack pretty soon if nothing happens for an over or two.
He's got 4 on his sleeve. You're not going that way, they do, are you?
You're so smart, man.
Maybe 1-2 max. I like Gulbadin. It's like the fact that you leave it too late to throw in your 6th bowler. England could, so the game could get away from Afghanistan quite quickly. With Gulbadin, you throw him a couple of overs now and just see, because he just has that X factor. If it doesn't work, then he's out and you're still okay.
Last over in this innings that was bowled by seam or pace was the 16th. It's been spin all the way from that point on. 203 for 4.
नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग हो गई है भाई कितनी
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी
हर मैदान हमारा मैदान है। इस मैदान में जीत की लगन और मुसलसल जिद्दोजहद ही हमारी कामयाबी है। हम हैं फ्रोनस, भर दे उजाला जिंदगी में।
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स। अब बाल करी शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
पाकिस्तान के जदीद तरीन प्लांट पर बनी खादें, सरसब्ज की नाइट्रोफॉस और कैन, जिनसे मिले 10% से भी ज्यादा इजाफी पैदावार।
You just talked about this off air, Ian Bishop. There's a little concern here with Fazal Haq Farooqi. He's leaving the field.
Didn't get it, and he's hit it so badly it won't carry to deep square leg. They've gone with Azmatullah.
We did see the England players on and off the field like yo-yos at different times, but concern there.
He's been hobbling for, by my recollection, the last over an hour now, whenever he's moved in the field. Well, moved down to fine leg and he limped. He was jogging but limping significantly. So you hope that nothing too untoward has happened to Fazal Haq.
The concern for me is that there's no real treatment going on there, or just talking through what might be wrong or not. I mean, there's nothing apart from some idiots walking behind the sight screen. There's nothing much going on.
Sleeping baby stops play. Azmatullah's smiling. I can't imagine he's enjoyed that. He's run in twice and not been able to bowl one. And whilst we try and sort things out at this end, Afghanistan are trying to sort that out at the other. Does not look encouraging. Farooqi in discomfort. Players just come and go now, don't they? realises it's forced their hand, they'll have to go Gulbadin at some point. We don't know what the problem is with Faruqi or how severe it is, but it didn't look good. So he's still got 4 to bowl.
Rashid's got 3, but I just wonder if thinking around that is, can we leave him a couple at the back end towards, if we can pick up a wicket, maybe 2. Livingston, Overton, Archer. We know how dangerous he is against lower order players. Have to leave 1 or 2, or 2 or 3.
Matulla's been kicking away at the footholds there. We saw Mark Wood have a problem in the game against Australia. That was more to do with the dew that was on the bottom of his shoes going onto the crease. I think this is more actually hole he's dug. Oh, how has that missed? Has it missed? The keeper's appealing. Nothing from the bowler. Extra cover appealing. Keeper appealing. Maybe the back pocket. Mighty close to the stumps.
Gurbaz is saying, take it easy. Seen a couple of times, even off the spinners, pull shot, ball's just stayed a bit lower than some of the English batters have thought.
Not too dissimilar to the Salt dismissal. Mighty close. I'll have to bowl that one again. The 2 bowlers alongside me groaned.
If we have a chance to see it again, if Giroud had stood upright in his stance as he's prone to do, I wonder if that would have run straight into the left shoulder. Or was it a good call from Tucker?
This was half an hour or so ago, and perhaps that was the bit of fielding that just tweaked that right knee. Well, he's off the field and he's in discomfort.
We're up against time issues now as well. He's off for 15 minutes. Another 15, 20 minutes, and all of a sudden the overs are running out. Can't bowl again. So unless it's a quick fix, and he's back out there very shortly. By my recollection, it was about 11 or 12 minutes ago now that he went off the field, almost.
Well, it's a very good point. After this delivery, there's 15 overs left, which in theory should be an hour. It'll be a bit longer than that, but the clock will be ticking. Very good point. Just a hint of tail, which Root dealt with. 208 for 4.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
पाकिस्तान के जदीद तरीन प्लांट पर बनी खादें, सरसब्ज की नाइट्रोफॉस और कैन, जिनसे मिले 10% से भी ज्यादा इजाफी पैदावार।
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
बेस्ट एंड जूसी टोमेटो से बना शंग्रीला टोमेटो केचप। जब भी हो फ्लेवर्स की हैप्पीनेस को बढ़ाना, शंग्रीला टोमेटो केचप हिलाना मस्त है।
So he's only got 3 left, but Rashid Khan has been handed the ball. Must be a little bit of moisture now kicking around the outfield, and then the bowlers will take that from their boots onto the crease because the ground staff have just run out some sawdust.
Lovely, Rashid. Rahmat! No.
Thought about 2.
Shout, boys.
Still got that slipping.
Love your rush.
Nice positive movement from Butler into that shot. On occasions he's just looked a little tentative. Uncharacteristically so.
Oh, Noran, lovely rush, lovely, but
Has climbed above 8 and over. The power that England possess, you've got Livingston and Overton to come, they can make mincemeat of that, but it's just starting to tick up. Fascinating part of the game.
These players will feel like 10 and over for the last 6 or 7 they can deal with.
Noran, lovely, boys.
Dots are building though. This is excellent from Rashid Khan. And Rashid Khan finish off this over, keep rooting England under pressure. Drops a bit short and Root pounces. He waited, was patient and was rewarded with the last ball of the over. 2:14 for 4.
Ball that from so far behind, and it didn't bounce a great deal, so it's an excellent shot from Joe Root to stay low on it.
Best and juicy tomatoes से बना Shangri-La tomato ketchup. जब भी हो फ्लेवर्स की हैप्पीनेस को बढ़ाना, शंग्रीला टोमेटो केचप हिलाना मस्ट है।
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स।
He's appealing from behind. Mid-off is appealing. Bowler is not appealing. Not really, anyway. Well, they've got 2. Side against.
Little noise, but not sure what it was. Just the shuffle of the feet. Strap hitting the helmet. All sorts of things can contribute to that.
Clicky bat handle. Oh, this will be tight, direct hit. Butler's quick, he needed to beat.
It was a risk because he hit it to Rashid Khan. He just might have gotten there, but Rashid is amongst the best. Yeah, he would have been home.
Well, the odds have come in a bit, haven't they? Afghanistan were up at around 80% at one stage. That'll be an even game at the minute, isn't it?
8 and over, 6 wickets in hand, one genuine batter and a couple of decent hitters to follow. 50-50 for me.
Real concern for Afghanistan is Farooqi off the field, and we have no idea what the extent of his injury is, but he has got 4 critical overs available to him.
Very often you see that disappear down to fine leg or all the way for 6. It's thudded into Josh Butler's pad. Doesn't miss out very often.
Whether he went too early or not, but clever from Omar Azai, taking pace off, little cutter, just enough.
High in the air, is this the breakthrough? Can he hold the catch? He can. It's Butler. Afghanistan supporters go wild.
Excellent use of the short ball. You said, Simon Dool, that he's a talented cricketer with bat today or with ball.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ। आ गई और छा गई नेशनल की कराची खास बम्बे बिरयानी, कराची की सबसे बेस्ट बिरयानी।
ये जो मच्छर की आवाज है खतरे का साज है।
किंग टॉक्स घर में लाजमी रखें। किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के।
रुको छू जाती है हर अच्छी बात, चल मेरे लाल।
जब बात हो अपने प्यारों की जिंदगी में रोशनी लाने की, तो फिर मेरा इंतखाब है पाकिस्तान की मोस्ट रिलायबल सोलर कंपनी इन्वेरेक्स। इन्वेरेक्स, मेरा एतमाद, मेरी रिकमेंडेशन।
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन में है 5 नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ विटामिन ई का सुपर मिक्स। अब बाल करी शाइन ऑल द टाइम विद सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन।
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो। फिक्र फ्री से सेहत और इंश्योरेंस अब आपके हाथ में।
Need 110 more from 79 balls. Remember that the loser of this match will be eliminated. The winner will live to fight another day. Such a good cricketer, Asmat. Just zipped off the surface. It was a little outside his eye line. Josh Butler had to fetch it from outside the off stump, and the ball just staying in the hands. Rahmat Shah nearly bobbed out, but his hands were soft. He had a bit of give. The ball stayed in to the delight of Afghanistan, the dismay of England's captain. Between Butler and Root and just seemed to bring England back into the game, but you can see now in the crowd that hopes are rising again for Afghanistan. Here's Liam Livingstone. Fazal Haq Farooqi back on the field. Another bit of good news for Afghanistan. It's a genuine edge, and it has flown away down to the third man boundary. Livingstone gets away first ball boundary. 320 for 5.
नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग होगी है भाई। कितनी?
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी।
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ। क्रिकेट का कप आए ना आए, टपाल दानेदार का कप तो आएगा ही आएगा। चलती रहे टपाल दानेदार, तुम मैं एक और कप चाय। आ गई और छा गई नेशनल की कराची खास बम्बे बिरयानी, कराची की सबसे बेस्ट बिरयानी।
हर मैदान हमारा मैदान है। इस मैदान में जीत की लगन और मुसलसल जिद्दोजहद ही हमारी कामयाबी है। हम हैं फ्रोनस, भर दे उजाला जिंदगी में।
Left arm wrist spin then. Plenty of variety in this attack for Afghanistan.
Good option to get his overs done as well with the new batter in. Just sneak a couple of cheap overs here, Afghanistan. Rookie still to bowl. Hopefully he's back.
Yeah, and the required rate is just starting to jump up to 8.2 now. They can get Noor Ahmed to bowl a couple to Livingston. Who knows, he might even get a wicket, but can get a couple dots in. That'll be great. This is the short ball ploy. The previous over where we got a wicket. Saw the end of Butler.
Well, they're thinking wickets. It's an aggressive move, not just to get the left arm wrist spinners overs done, but to try and pick up an early wicket. So the slip is in. Will Liam Livingstone be able to read the wrist spinner out of the hand? Spoke in the week, actually, Livingstone, about how difficult a finisher's job can be in 50-over cricket. He's had less experience at it at the longer form of the white ball game than T20. He's got a job to do here. 104 from 76 England require.
Lovely boy, lovely boy.
The difficult nature of it is because the situation's dictated to you. It's not like you come out in the top order and you can take a bit of time and you can work out the conditions. On this stage, though, when he's got someone like a Joe Root in, it's just keeping as score off many deliveries as you can. Keep busy. Know that as deep as you can take it gives yourself the best opportunity. Give a little bit more time to get used to the conditions as well.
Oh, lovely.
That's why the slip is in place. Goodley bowled out of the back of the hand. Livingstone reaching for the ball. Just keep your eye on Liam Livingstone, who spent a bit of time off the field during the Afghanistan innings. It looked at one stage as if he'd pulled up either with a calf injury or an ankle injury. Just keep an eye on him between the wickets. This was right towards the end of the Afghanistan innings. Came back on, he bowled the last over of the innings, he bowled it well. Brilliantly done. Joe Root moves to 90. 228 for 5.
Seen quite a few of those.
नई stronger Pepsi? बहुत strong हो गई है भाई. कितनी?
New stronger Pepsi.
कोक उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
जैज से मिले नॉन स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग के सुपर पावर।
तो अभी जैज की वीकली X Plus ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी देखो तमाशा पर।
बेस्ट एंड जूसी टोमेटो से बना शंग्रीला टोमेटो केचप। जब भी हो फ्लेवर्स की हैप्पीनेस को बढ़ाना, शंग्रीला टोमेटो केचप हिलाना मस्त है।
Good bouncer. That ball hung in the air for quite some time. That was the ploy. This wicket hasn't offered much in terms of the bowlers. You had to create ways of getting a wicket. Short ball worked the treat tonight. Got a big wicket of Jos Buttler.
Well, the skipper just hurt himself, I think, diving. He's taking a bit of time out and a bit of attention. He'd be loath to leave the field at this point. This is where you really feel as a captain you can make a difference with the game on the line. Just make the odd decision that can be the difference between winning and losing.
This could be the longest 12 overs of Jos Buttler's career. Athers sitting there watching this.
Yeah, it's a horrendous place to be with so much on the game. And out in the middle, he just got going, hadn't he? He really stuttered at the start. I think he was 12 from 24. He got that bit of luck with the LBW. Suddenly hit one into the crowd off Nabi and then got going. And it looked as though he was in control just at the point that he got out. Now he's got to sit in the dressing room and watch knowing that he can't have any impact on proceedings at all. It's tough for the coaches too. Jonathan Trott, who is a pretty implacable character, but we'll be feeling it deep down now. Gulbuddin, Simon Doull was calling for him about 20 minutes ago. Here he is. Well, he's not had 100 for quite some time, Joe Root, in ODIs. This is his highest score actually since the World Cup final of 2019 at Lord's. Always played every game that England have played in 50 over cricket, because they went through a phase of really focusing on the test match team. They'd really love to get to 3 figures now and steer England home. That's well played. That's steered just behind square by Livingston, who moves to double figures.
Yeah, lovely shot this by Liam Livingston. Not a lot of pace to it, 122 kilometers an hour. It's not going to scare him, and these two England batters will look at the runs needed and balls left, and they'll cut it down in half each. Boundary will certainly help.
The strength in the wrist to be able to just guide, just getting that power down on the ball to open the wrists up. Shows those slower balls there. He's just rolling his fingers over here, Gulbuddin, and just skidding on nicely. Got to get his length right here. Either that short with his mid-on up, mid-off up as well. It's full in at the stumps. Anything wide here has been punished, hasn't it? There is so much space as a batter.
With strength and purpose for Afghanistan. Very important wicket of Liam Livingston.
The golden arm of Gulbuddin. Liam Livingston looking to play that cut shot he played again just so earlier in the over. This time maybe a little bit quicker than the previous ball, 124, couple more on it. And all Livingston can do is find a thick outside edge. That is a huge wicket in the context of this game.
It's a bit plain, if truth be told, with the ball, but he's got a job to do with the bat now. Livingston was trying to cream that through the offside. Came off the shot a fraction and edged it through to Gurbaz, to the delight of Gulbuddin.
We all do that and look down and go, where's it gone? Why is it not there? Spot on, Ethers, though. 3 balls earlier, laid on top beautifully, used the pace. We said anything that's wide gets punished, and then absolutely laced into that. Weight back. Probably wasn't going to bowl if Faruqi was on. Another 4 minutes to go, so potentially just a bonus wicket there for Afghanistan.
Still got plenty of energy left. It's quite a warm evening here in Lahore.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
आ गई और छा गई नेशनल की कराची खास बम्बे बिरयानी, कराची की सबसे बेस्ट बिरयानी।
ये जो मच्छर की आवाज है खतरे का साज है।
किंग टॉक्स घर में लाजमी रखें। किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के।
जब बात हो अपने प्यारों की जिंदगी में रोशनी लाने की, तो फिर मेरा इंतखाब है पाकिस्तान की मोस्ट रिलायबल सोलर कंपनी इन्वेरेक्स। इन्वेरेक्स, मेरा एतमाद, मेरी रिकमेंडेशन।
Chance to keep their hopes alive in this tournament.
No run, lovely boys, lovely boys.
He's got to stay with him, and Root has got to control this run chase to the end of the innings.
Shaba boys, shaba boys.
Root here is key is how many balls can he face. If he faces a majority of balls, you can see him pushing for that second run, telling Overton to run, knows that effectively there's an end open up here. Number 8 batting, you don't want them to have more than 50 runs yet, maybe 60 runs at most. How many balls can Joe Root face for these rest of the time? Another warning. Second and final warning about running on. Simon Dool talked about it a little bit earlier. He gets so close to the stumps. Joel Wilson has been over everything tonight.
Yeah, it's that second follow through that just lands in the danger zone there as he lands in that position to get ready to take a return catch or a return caught ball, whatever. Just lands in the danger zone, and the umpires are having none of it. Slip in. Afghanistan still hunting wickets.
That's the big thing right now. A couple dot balls to the new batter. England can't afford this. Overton needs to find a way to get Root back on strike.
Batting here, Thazanian, you're counting every delivery if you're Joe Root. This is the last ball. Do I stay back at the end and say I want to face as many as the next over?
Root just wanders down, does a bit of gardening, has a quiet word with Jamie Overton, probably just taking a moment out as the pressure builds after a few dot balls. Excellent over. 10 overs remaining. England 90 away.
जब जब तुम्हें लगता है कहानी खत्म हो रही है, कहानी वहीं से तो शुरू होती है। Grown Extreme. Take a fresh start.
जब बात हो अपने प्यारों की जिंदगी में रोशनी लाने की, तो फिर मेरा इंतखाब है पाकिस्तान की मोस्ट रिलायबल सोलर कंपनी इन्वेरेक्स। इन्वेरेक्स, मेरा एतमाद, मेरी रिकमेंडेशन।
Sense that a bit of dew is falling. Gulbadeen's got a towel the back of his trousers to try and keep the ball dry. I don't think there's as much dew as there was the other evening in the Australia match. But England won't be able to play with that amount of freedom either. They've lost 6 wickets. They're under real pressure here. Got to take it deep. Master of finding the gaps is Joe Root. What a wonderful player.
It's a great start to the over for England. Joe Root recognising if he wants to chase these runs down, he needs to find a boundary early in the over. Takes the pressure off of him. Run rate just crept up to 9 runs and over. By hitting a boundary early, it's a lot of pressure off him. He's moved to 95.
I saw this in a game that Australia played England the other day, and those slower balls, because the dew started to come in a bit more, they just skipped on. They don't hold as much. So as a batter, that length actually feels quite nice. All he has to do is control, get his hands over top of the ball and hit the gaps, and he'll go for at least 2. It's exactly what he needs.
95 then to Joe Root as Jos Buttler watches on anxiously. Push, says Root. Overton wanted it, and in the end, Root wisely said no.
This is where Afghanistan will look to try and squeeze a dot or 2 in. They've pulled deep mid-wicket back in. Mid-off is up inside the ring. There was discussion whether to have long on inside the ring too, to try and squeeze an extra dot ball out of the new batter.
Excellent as he moves to his left and prevents the single. Well, the last 10 overs it was about Buttler and Root. Buttler finally got going. Keep Root company, found a bit of fluency, and eventually then pulled one in the air. I think Overton was just home.
No doubt there's going to be half opportunities with run-outs from Afghanistan. I think he would have been home safe enough in the end, but could come down to actually just hitting the stumps. Just to be able to take those half opportunities, knowing that we get Joe Root on strike. 96.
Not quite. Thought for a moment that Root might again pick the spot perfectly, but it's good work out in the deep. Root moves to 98.
Great bit of fielding. Giving himself some room back and across just to create that length, Joe Root. Being able to give himself space back in towards the leg side.
Thick outside edge takes Root to 99. And England 245 for 6.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
आ गई और छा गई नेशनल की कराची खास बम्बे बिरयानी, कराची की सबसे बेस्ट बिरयानी।
सिंजेंटा इस अभियान दे फसल को फौरी तवानाई और ग़िज़ाइयत। इस अभियान है जादू का चिराग। जब जब तुम्हें लगता है कहानी खत्म हो रही है, कहानी वहीं से तो शुरू होती है। ग्रोन एक्सट्रीम, टेक अ फ्रेश स्टार्ट। सिंजेंटा इस अभियान दे फसल को फौरी तवानाई और ग़िज़ाइयत। इस अभियान है जादू का चिराग।
Line rush. Wide, wide. Yo, 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 yo.
It's been a long time coming, a long wait, but it's been well worth the wait. Another 100 for Joe Root, his 17th in one-day internationals, his 53rd all told in England colours. You've got to go back to 2019 at Southampton against West Indies. 40 matches ago, 37 innings ago for 100 in ODIs. But he knows his job is not yet done.
Classy knocked that by Joe Root. It's over a run a ball for his 100. He's been in control throughout his entire innings. Still got quite the job to do tonight.
It's it past short fine leg. Will certainly come back for two. Root might want a third and will get a third.
Just tell the focus from Joe Root. He's so busy worrying about gardening and thought I'd better take my helmet off. He knows that England lose here. They're managing maybe cramps in the calves as well.
Yeah, it was a very cursory celebration. Reads the googly and knocks it down to long on. The way he's picked Rashid out of the hand today has been fantastic.
She would have spotted that last delivery from Overton, got very much across the stumps. They look to bring it back into the stumps again. LBW a bold opportunity. Good for it, didn't he?
England's physio just waiting to come on. I get the sense that Root has just started to feel a bit of cramping. Oh. End of the 42nd, 2:51 for 6.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
आ गई और छा गई नेशनल की कराची खास बम्बे बिरयानी, कराची की सबसे बेस्ट बिरयानी।
जब जब तुम्हें लगता है कहानी खत्म हो रही है, कहानी वहीं से तो शुरू होती है। Grown Extreme, take a fresh start.
जब बात हो अपने प्यारों की जिंदगी में रोशनी लाने की, तो फिर मेरा इंतखाब है पाकिस्तान की मोस्ट रिलायबल सोलर कंपनी इन्वेरेक्स। इन्वेरेक्स, मेरा एतमाद, मेरी रिकमेंडेशन।
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
आ गई और छा गई नेशनल की कराची खास बम्बे बिरयानी, कराची की सबसे बेस्ट बिरयानी।
जब जब तुम्हें लगता है कहानी खत्म हो रही है, कहानी वहीं से तो शुरू होती है। Grown Extreme, take a fresh start.
New Stronger Pepsi.
सिंजेंटा इस अभियान दे फसल को फौरी तवानाई और ग़िज़ाइयत। इस अभियान है जादू का चिराग।
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
आ गई और छा गई नेशनल की कराची खास बम्बे बिरयानी, कराची की सबसे बेस्ट बिरयानी।
ये जो मच्छर की आवाज है खतरे का साज है।
किंग टॉक्स घर में लाजमी रखें। किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के।
सिंजेंटा इज़ा बियॉन दे फसल को फौरी तवानाई और ग़िज़ाइयत। इज़ा बियॉन है जादू का चिराग।
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
आ गई और छा गई नेशनल की कराची खास बम्बे बिरयानी, कराची की सबसे बेस्ट बिरयानी।
They can't go through. Lovely short ball, just helped away leg side. Bit of pace on it this time from Faruqi, who's back into the attack, and Overton into double figures.
Faruqi coming back onto the field after being off with what looked like a little calf or foot injury. It's not the shortest ball. It needs to be really short if he wants to bowl a bouncer. It's that in-between length. Jamie Overton just turns it around the corner. His outfield is like glass and it races away for 4. Faruqi now opting to come around the wicket, try and close that angle up a little bit, tighten up on the body.
Short again and pulled again by Overton, more firmly this time and in front of square for the same result.
Strength is Yorker's, isn't it? Yorker's up at the stumps, and at the moment he's just rolling his fingers over. It's just skipping on nicely. That is throwdowns. Whether you're number 1 batter or number 8, get either that length right up or right at the nose.
Criticism of England at the end of Afghanistan's innings that they didn't go to the Yorker frequently enough. Those 2 balls that have been whacked in halfway down, one slightly quicker than the other, but both have been hit to the fence by Overton. So conversation between captain and senior bowler. Mid on the fence, mid-wicket on the fence, deep square leg. So everybody back on the leg side, third man up inside the circle.
That's the better length from Faruqi. He's quite a short character and can skid on you, so he wants to be hitting the top of the stumps, especially with the new batter coming in. He wants to potentially challenge him and rush him, get him bowled, get him LBW. Those 2 soft balls have just given England the advantage in this over. Seen that required rate go up to 9.2, now down to 8.5. England in control in this over right now. No more risks really needed to be taken.
Just looking at Root, who moves freely to the non-striker's end. And taken on board some fluids at the end of the previous over. Just touch of cramp in the calf. It's an old favourite, that bat. There's a lot of tape on it holding it together. I suspect, given his form over the last year or two, it might have seen a few hundreds, that piece of wood. Slower ball and a good one.
Yeah, that's better from Faruqi. That's what he's really good at. Change of pace. He's got lots of tricks. That's like a fast off spinner. Nice and full, a way better length. He's fooling the batter into playing a bit early and beating the outside edge. He's found the dot ball. He's bringing short fine leg up into the ring. Looking to try and find a way to squeeze another dot ball out of this over, or potentially a wicket.
Good end to the over. England 261 for 6. They need 65 more.
ये जो मच्छर की आवाज है खतरे का साज है।
किंग टॉक्स घर में लाजमी रखें। किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के।
जादू का चिराग लेके उड़ा
सिंजेंटा इस अभियान दे फसल को फौरी तवानाई और ग़िज़ाइयत। इस अभियान है जादू का चिराग।
जब बात हो अपने प्यारों की जिंदगी में रोशनी लाने की, तो फिर मेरा इंतखाब है पाकिस्तान की मोस्ट रिलायबल सोलर कंपनी इन्वेरेक्स। इन्वेरेक्स, मेरा एतमाद, मेरी रिकमेंडेशन।
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
At his best this evening. He wasn't ready there, Root. He was looking down at his crease. Right, he just pulled away. Rashid Khan's last over. Shovels leg side, Root says two. Not going to be able to get back. Yes, he can, a fumble. And Rashid Khan almost kicks the ball away in disgust.
He lives the game, Rashid Khan. He absolutely lives everything. And at this stage of proceedings, he needs everything to go in his favour. Fumble from Nabi. Who's going to hold the nerve? That's what it comes down to. Who holds the nerve? Joe Root has held the nerve so often in the past. What an innings this has been. We saw a 177 and then earlier in the evening, different circumstances. That was a setting up innings, but this is a run chasing innings with the importance of knowing what's at stake here. We've got the perfect man out there, England. Rashid Khan, Faisal Farooqi, Joe Root.
There's a bit of fitness involved here as well. Farooqi is struggling. He's been off the field. He's not got his usual rhythm. Root obviously struggling a bit with cramps. We saw Duckett towards the end of the Australia innings struggle to get the ball away.
Don't discount Gilberton either. If they need a golden moment, he's their man. Brilliant. He's hardly put a foot wrong, Joe Root, and now he can hardly move his feet.
Yeah, I think it's cramp. He's cramping up. It is now a fitness battle.
As he goes to take off, and these are always harder because the sweep shot, you go from bent to straightening in a hurry.
Chance. One bounce down to mid-off. Safely in behind it. Well, Rashid Khan wanted him to have a crack at that. I think they've all heard it before from Rashid, to be perfectly honest. Saying, why didn't you have a crack at this?
He's far too wide to ever be catching that. I mean, if Rashid wants him straighter, then have him straighter. But at the moment, he's just gone back to the same position.
Never going to catch that. 268 for 6 overs to go.
आ गई और छा गई नेशनल की कराची खास बम्बे बिरयानी, कराची की सबसे बेस्ट बिरयानी।
ये जो मच्छर की आवाज है खतरे का साज है।
किंग टॉक्स घर में लाजमी रखें। किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के। न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी।
सिंजेंटा इस अभियान दे फसल को फौरी तवानाई और ग़िज़ाइयत। इस अभियान है जादू का चिराग।
He's battling a bit with fitness. You do not want Joe Root to be in control of this game. You want him at the non-striker's end, cramping up, away from the action, and then put it on the lesser player. It's as simple as that. If Joe Root gets the majority of the strike, England win. So Farooqi, who can handle this situation, he's done it before. He needs to find that spot. Root goes over the top of the keeper for 6. Boy, is that the shot that wins the game. That is an unbelievable body blow to Afghanistan.
Even the England captain admires that. We've seen it in Test match cricket. His scoop right off the middle of the bat, all the way for 6. He wasn't looking at it in the end. He didn't have to.
In 516 deliveries in ODIs between sixes for Joe Root. He'll take that.
Yeah, but it was worth the wait.
Well and truly.
Pace off from Faruqi. Down goes Rashid Khan. So much at stake here. You can feel it, you can sense it. Now for Afghanistan, this is their moment. They've got to pick on Overton. They've got to focus their whole effort in on Overton. New players coming out. If they can't get Root, take them out of the game, away from the strike. Got to be hunting up inside the circle here. You've got to put pressure on this player. Like that.
Yeah, the men in the inner circle have to be tight. They've got to put pressure on Overton and hence put pressure on Root. Those men at backward point cover, even mid-off, have to come in and make dots, build pressure.
Well, the other thing, Root's got to be a run-out chance if he's only operating at 50-60% with those legs. He's got to be a run-out possibility. He's just not moving at all well. Third man comes up, mid-off goes back. Suggests a full length. Look for two, and bravely Root will make it back, but he is really battling.
That field change, I like that for Overton because he's very strong down the ground. If you get that full ball just slightly wrong, he will go downtown. He's such a big, powerful player. So Faruqi's angles here have got to be middle and leg, maybe looking for the Yorkers and the pace off in at the pads.
That's why they set the field back there, and Rashid Khan's done exceedingly well.
Yeah, if you ever go at the long off in the previous over and you're stood at long off, you make sure you get the fielding right, as he often does.
Well, he can only contribute through his thinking now, in his fielding. He's had his 10 overs, but he will.
को छू जाती है हर अच्छी बात चल मेरे लाल।
पाकिस्तान के जदीद तरीन प्लांट पर बनी खादें, सरसब्ज की नाइट्रोफॉस और कैन, जिनसे मिले 10% से भी ज्यादा इजाफी पैदावार।
क्रिकेट का कप आए ना आए, टपाल दानेदार का कप तो आएगा ही आएगा। चलती रहे टपाल दानेदार, तुम मैं एक और कप चाय।
Is Mark Wood's knee, will he be required?
That is absolute stealing from England's point of view.
He's summoning everything he has. It's hurt Gurbaz's finger here, this powerful throw.
Edge, gone! How moment in the game is that? That is an incredible blow. I put some of that down.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
आ गई यार, छा गई।
Pressure level now is so much higher. Now Overton becomes the senior pro here. With a good strike rate, but what he needs here is common sense as much as power. 39 from 25. To stay in the Champions Trophy. Some moment that, some glove that.
तुम मैं एक और कप चाय।
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream, बात बन जाए।
सिंजेंटा इस अभियान दे फसल को फौरी तवानाई और ग़िज़ाइयत। इस अभियान है जादू का चिराग।
बेस्ट एंड जूसी टोमेटो से बना शंग्रीला टोमेटो केचप। जब भी हो फ्लेवर्स की हैप्पीनेस को बढ़ाना, शंग्रीला टोमेटो केचप हिलाना मस्ट है।
It'll be tough. Also, gentlemen down the bottom of the order tend to be less effective at running between the wickets.
You know, I mentioned to Nasser as well, as this wicket fell, good bit of bowling again. He just got the glove rather than the bat on it, Joe Root. Maybe just sat in the surface a touch more. I wonder whether they might have considered Adil Rashid. Bit more of a whippet between the wickets. Jofra, once he's up and going, is very quick. Rashid very capable. And I think the running between the wickets with the on with you is going to be the telling thing.
Full and straight. That's your strength, Faruqi. Go full and straight. It's too short to be that effective on this surface. And might even think about two. Running between the wickets, a key, Dooley. Effective there.
May just have to come in 5 on that leg side. Played pretty well. Just tried to hit square leg. Saw they were deep. Touch, turn and go.
I say that because with 9 and over required, you can actually get it in 2s. And dink into that onside with no one in front of square is a 2 just about every time if you can control it well enough.
32 from 22. Dot would be gold here. A dot, a wicket even better, but a dot, it's gold. What about a French Cup for 4? What price on that? Huge money.
Well, these games, you need a little bit of good fortune, a little bit of luck going your way. Could go either way. It still could go either way, but this is the element of luck that England need. Cutter, is it? Yeah, it is. A cutter into the surface. He's through the shot, just picks up the toe end and beats Gurbaz.
Emotions running high. Very, very high indeed. Quite often the two calmest players are the two involved.
Hasn't gone to his Yorkie yet,
No,
Smithy,
he
and we've
hasn't.
seen so much of that in the last month. You and I have seen so much of it.
It's his trademark, full and straight. Misses his mark. Single down to mid-off. Just lost it.
Just 6 runs between the sides at this stage, but remember, Afghanistan, when batting, the last over went for 2 runs. The 50th over from Livingston, they only got 2. Neck and neck.
One piece of magic, one piece of Faruqi magic. Can't find his mark again, and that fumble out in the deep. That's called pressure. That is huge pressure coming to bear here on his fielding unit that has to hold their nerve.
That could have been a lot worse, I tell you. That right boot just saved him.
Sadiqullah Atal clips the fingers. As you said, that right boot just in the right place. Pen's gone, pad's gone.
Just can't find his mark, Faruqi. He just can't. A dot to end the over, but another good one for England. 301 for 7. They need 25 from 18.
क्रिकेट का कप आए ना आए, टपाल दानेदार का कप तो आएगा ही आएगा। चलती रहे टपाल दानेदार, तुम मैं एक और कप चाय। इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
कोक उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream.